What's happening, YouTube? Good people that enjoy following power. It's Lamont Tyson here to review Power Book 3, Season 2, Episode 6. And as my crew falls in, let me shout out everybody that's in the building nice and early. Sylvia, Noelle, Pamela, Mally Lee. I've got my first member in the building. You all know this young lady. She can type really well. She has a cat that is running around here pretending like he's a cat and is really a flirkin. It's the homegirl, the sis. So what's going on, Monique?
Hey, Lamont. I love the intro. You crack me up every single time.
Well, forget Michael Buffer. Let me in that piece. I'll give you guys the best intros you could ever have. Damn a Michael Buffer. I don't know how he got that job, but I'm happy to have you here. How did you enjoy this episode, my sister?
I love this episode. Loved it. This is what I'm talking about.
Oh.
This is what I'm talking about.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, since no one else is here, I might as well pick on Monique Nicole till everybody else arrives here. What was it about this episode that had you so debonair and so what's another good word? Benevolent in your review.
Ooh, these words. Yes.
Oh yeah, don't y'all forget. I'm highly educated now. Don't forget that.
Brother from the bank. Let me stop now. New Jack City reference.
Right.
What did I like? I felt like it was a good pace, a good flow. There was like multiple things happening. Some things that would keep you on the edge of your seat. Some drama, some emotional stuff, some laughter. It was just a great episode all around. Huh?
I'm laughing at the homie struggles reviews, man. Ladies and gentlemen, be sure to subscribe to her channel. She puts out some very, very good content.
Mm-hmm.
She does throwbacks to a lot of the old school movies, but she do new school too. Check my sister out. One of these days, we're going to have to get her up here so we can trip out. Yeah. And ladies and gentlemen, from that DMV area, but I'm not going to tell you which letter she represents. It's the big homie, Nita the Diva, in the building. How you doing, Nita?
Hey, I'm doing good, Lamont. Hey, Mom. Lip gloss popping.
Look, ladies and gentlemen, I hate to refer to these young ladies like this, but these are my two money makers. when these two come up here all made up, ladies and gentlemen, it is like a chocolate vanilla milkshake. Y'all just be throwing them dollars, and we would love to have you guys throw some super chat at these sisters tonight. Come on ahead, open up that wallet. Let's get the super chats going. But now that we have Nita in the building, Monique says she loved this episode. She didn't say it was her favorite, but she said she loved the episode. Anxious to know how you feel about it, my sister.
It was a great episode because, I was just so tired of it being so slow and meandering. Like, this is the episode I wanted for the mid-season finale. You know what I'm saying? So,
okay, yes. SEP words tonight. These big old words, child. Y'all some
Nita. Tell her don't let the hood fool you now. we did open up some dictionaries down up in that joint. You know what I'm saying? So I've seen a lot of people in the comment section say that this was their favorite episode. And so let's go ahead and dive into it, ladies. Let me give you guys a fresh review of all the things that went down, and then we'll go through it.
The cops, they snatched Famous and the bag with the money in.
What?
Don't look at me for no assist.
I got Italian problems, Nick, and I'm hearing that you got connects to them. Sound like to me he owe you, and you owe me. But you missed Juarell on purpose that night.
Told you I don't want to do that type of work no more.
I should just accept that you ain't down no more.
Grab that bag.
This might be just what you need.
I think we saw the death of a teenager and the birth of a grown man with a new mother that he's going to be effing. And we'll get there in a minute. We'll start out this thing with Monique Nicole. So Monique, we get into the beginning of this episode. and we have Rock calling a meeting with all her organization.
Mm-hmm.
She's not listening to Lulu. She's not listening to Marvin. These brothers been trying to warn her the whole damn season.
Yep.
She got on some Louis Vuitton earmuffs. She ain't listening to nothing they saying, right? And in this meeting, Juarell, dumbass, he comes clean about what's going on with Unique, only for us to find out that they're going to eventually be working together. So Monique Nicole, talk to me about this opening scene, and did Juarell just seal his casket?
Sure did. I mean, she was already suspect of him already. I mean, he really just put like an arrow on his head, like just, yeah, kill me. I'm a snake, kill me. Like, and she called him out. She said it. It's usually the ones that say they so loyal. Those are the ones I gotta watch out for.
That's it. That was the line right there. Hook, line,
That's the line. You know, Rock. You know I'm loyal. You know I'm loyal. But what? You put on yourself.
As Monique Nicole said, ladies and gentlemen, I've always, before you guys even met me, I've always said, if someone tells you you can trust me, that is a dead red flag. Don't tell them nothing. Don't tell them nothing. And Rock just basically reiterated what I was saying in a different perspective, and I 100% agree. I'm going to swing to you, Nita, but I've got to introduce somebody else who's in the building. They warming up. I hear they got 2 hammers.
Oh.
I hear they might have 3 hammers. And they ready for y'all to raise them. Ladies and gentlemen,
give me
it's
one.
my sis. It's my sis. In the building.
Please, is in the building. I need one, Moochie.
What's going on, Moochie?
Hit me up after, text me. Give me a hammer, Mooch. Give me a hammer. What's up, y'all?
That gavel, ladies and gentlemen. The Mooch is in the building, putting them hammers up. Let's keep this thing going. So, Nita, how did you feel about the opening scene, and how did you feel about them basically telling Rock, you need Unique? He's got a connection with the pizza-eating MFers. Go talk to him.
I really love Unique in this scene. I really loved him. He was like, yeah. I was like, this Unique. He was like this. No, I'm solo. She said, nah, nigga, we carpooling. I said, I love it. As long as I get to sit next to you. I was like, this, come on. I loved it. I love the chemistry. I just love his character. Like, I know we're going to see him go eventually, y'all, but God damn, I love me some Unique. He's like, I love interesting characters. So he does it for me. So.
Me too. But, you know, Nita, to add what you said, it's not just the character, it's his swag. It's his mannerisms. It's kind of that androgynous energy he giving off. He was, you know, the way he was talking to Rock, he wanted to sit in the front seat with Rock, and he want to do this and he want to do that. It's all that's going on with him, and that all makes his character one that you want to hate him, but it's like you hate him so bad you love him. You know, like they got those ugly ass dogs that's so ugly they cute. He's one of those type of characters, and you get him behind him. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
And how he did Lulu. He called Lulu out to the carpet to give Rock something to think about. So I really like that, because we were talking about that last season. We were talking about how the hell did he miss Juarell? Like, that was a real question, like on the panel's mind. Like, we were wondering that too. So I love that they put that little line of dialogue in there. I was like, this, yes.
I remember we argued about that. Yeah, I remember we argued about that. I remember we argued and we argued.
Getting on my Lulu.
What was the argument? Man. What was the argument?
Because I kept saying that he missed.
How did he do it? How did he miss?
Yeah, some people were saying he did it on purpose. Like they was working together at one time.
I swear, I felt like we were debating about that.
Yeah, we were.
And you see why we was debating, because they left it they left that thing on taxiturn. They left it taxiturn on purpose.
His gun jammed, remember? His Tech 9, whatever.
I mean, I believed it too. Look, I'm gonna believe anything.
I got my
Lulu
good
say.
out.
I'm like, no, baby, it's gun jam.
We gonna ride for our men, okay?
And that's exactly what
That's what the
Moochie did.
debate was.
I was like,
Right,
no,
that's
it's
what it
gun jam.
was. That's what it was. Like it was one of
I ain't see
Monique,
it
it
like
was
that.
one of the very rare times me and Moochella was at each other's throat, because it very rarely happens. But she was going to bat for this dude. But
I
let's
think
get
me
the
and
sister.
Lamont was on the same side.
Yeah,
We
y'all
was the only
was
two.
taking up for her Lulu.
Yeah.
Not my Lulu.
Moochie, Moochie, it's gonna be us.
Yeah.
So what you got for us, Mooch? I see you got something you want me to play for the
Look,
audience. Let me
I
post
don't
that
know
up
if you
real
did. You
quick.
see it?
Oh no, I want to see this.
Personal. Yeah, fuck that. Sometimes it gets personal.
Look,
I saw that coming.
look.
Everybody, we've been saw that.
It took too long for me. It took too long. You know, I cut it short, so because
Yeah.
Lamont, where your paper?
Oh,
Where your paper?
Oh yeah.
My daughter, can Moochie, can you host the show while I run and get it? Cause my daughter
Go
grabbed
ahead,
it out
look.
of here.
It
Yeah,
took too long for me. It took too long for me.
Oh no.
But I was like, oh, he's taking too long. And then it looked like he was getting ready to lose grip of him. And I was like, let me find out they're gonna let him kill my Lulu. No, Lord.
No,
I was in here screaming.
I appreciate it being long.
I was
like
in here
that.
screaming at like 1-something in the morning.
Right. I was looking at somebody comment saying that it was the longest choke out scene ever. I appreciated that because
That's
that is
real.
real.
That's
That's
realistic.
real. Like that shit don't just happen. Do you know how big your neck and your bones and all
Yeah,
that stuff
you-
is? Like,
It takes that's why that's one of the worst ways to die, because it takes minutes.
Oh wow.
Look,
Before
we
you
had
actually-
someone that was speaking from a professional point of view
Shut
last
up, I
night
saw
on the
it.
channel. So they said it usually takes about that long to choke somebody.
I saw it. Y'all was
Anywho,
silly.
And I think they did that for dramatic effect too, to make sure you knew it was personal.
Exactly.
Oh, geez, that was something.
I got it. I got
All
the
right.
paper. Let's see here.
Now, how you let Elle take something so important?
Look, I do everything I can to keep her out of this studio, but she loves the studio as much as I do. And look how she done balled it up. And yeah, she took the
Right.
She's
paper.
like, I'm sick of this.
Drool on it,
Look, I'm sick of this.
some crayon.
She took the paper and was doodling and stuff on it. So
She's
Monique
like, I'm
Nicole,
gonna put who's going.
check this out.
prediction.
Monique Nicole had Burke, Marvin, Juarell unique this season.
I did not say Marvin. I did not say Marvin. I know.
Yes,
I
you
did.
did. Marvin was your number 2.
Absolutely not.
Marvin
I
was
may
your
have
number
said-
2.
I may have said between Marvin and Lulu, maybe Marvin, but
You ain't put Lulu on the list.
I didn't want Lulu on the list. I don't know how I got that one.
I don't see
You
Marvin
put,
going.
you
this
put Lulu on the list, Moochie.
I don't
Miss
know
K
how I got
put-
that one.
Miss K put Lulu, Crown, and Jessica.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. B. Avery put Detective Burke, Unique, Tony.
oh, that's
Tony.
smart.
I know
Tony.
Burke is going.
Yeah.
Y'all think it's gonna be this season?
Yes.
Yeah. She's
Yes.
doing too much, man.
I've been saying it since day one.
She's doing too much.
You got Burke as your number 1 on the list.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, well, I remember you saying that last week because we talked about you last night. So
Yeah, I saw it.
I think she's on here. What up, Jay?
What up, Jay?
What up? What up?
Hey, boy.
Let's give a special shout out to the birthday boy. That is the home Big J Mo had a birthday this past weekend. The brother don't look a day past 25. I think he only turned 27. J Mo in the building. What's going on, my brother?
What's up? What's up, man? I appreciate it. Yeah, you know, black don't crack, even light black, milk chocolate. You know.
My man said the light black don't crack. Shout out to Will Lawrence for the $4.99 super chat. I appreciate you, my homie. Had him like a limp fish, man. Yeah, man. Wow. Yeah, but you know what, Moochie? I missed everything you said, so I don't know what you said. But do we not have a problem with Zisa, whatever we calling her?
Yeah, but you know what? Lulu gonna put the detail and she gonna be all right for a little bit.
Wait a minute. Wait. Jay, get in on this. I remember when we said first review, J-Mo, me and you said that the way he pulled up on her, it was gonna be some panty drawers flying. And Moochie was the main one, said he better not mess with that girl. And she tried to give him the draws last night, Jay. I
was glad he stopped her too.
Yep.
I was like, and he fooling.
She gonna blackmail the D?
Yeah, basically.
The real question is,
they keep fooling.
The real question is, why was Zisa so comfortable with a dead body? Has she been around a dead body before with maybe her uncle?
Well, yeah, they ain't her uncle, but you know, look.
Speak on it, Jay.
We've seen Cartier Fareed is from the Slapaho tribe, so I mean, hey, she probably real comfortable with seeing that because he ain't have a problem with it, and his roots came out.
He smacked fire out of him,
right? Old boy was making them homesick. We're talking about a painting and help. What?
So let me ask y'all this: are y'all ready for the Cartier Fareed naked scene with Rock? Because it's coming. It's coming. Look, Anita, why you roll your eyes like that? Everybody needs some love.
I asked him. I did an interview.
You think he attractive?
In real life,
he's fine. I'm just saying. It's just a definite contrast between Symphony and him. Listen. I asked him in a review. I asked him in an interview with the Spot Real Talk. I asked him, "Is this a new love interest for Rock?" He said, "I'm going to shoot my shot." That's what he said. He didn't confirm or deny, but
right.
I don't think it's gonna happen. It may, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Okay. All right. Well, we back around to the sister Monique Nicole. So Monique, let's talk about your boy. You had all your men in one scene. You had Marvin, you had Lulu, you had Unique, and you had these pretty ass Italian MFers that eat cheese and pizza. This is my man Marco, okay? How did you like the way the meeting went down where the big boss of the Italians took Rock all to himself with Unique and said, "Look, I'm not doing no business with you with this discount unless my man is running point. You got a snake inside the organization." And what did Kanan say about Ghost and Tommy? The best way to take down the organization is from within. So where you think they're going to go with this, my sister?
I thought it was a boss-ass move from my boy Unique. I think Rock played a bad hand. She did all that, right? All that extra hoopla just to come full circle back in front of those men and have to do the same shit. This time, it's even worse because before, when he gave her that piece of paper with the number on it, that was going to be the price for the territory. You want to come in, this is what you got to pay. Now it's even worse than that. She got to pay, and she has Unique gonna be the boss man around town. So that was dumb. She risked her life, risked her son's life just to come back full circle to do the same shit they was offering you in the first place. Now it's worse. So for Rock.
Good point.
Nita, I don't know how you follow that, but please follow behind that. Make a Soul Train line right behind what she said.
No, that's a great point because I didn't even think about that. And so she kind of lost some of the power in this particular episode.
J Mo, what you got for us? And Rock and boy, she messing up bad.
See what's going on though. She peeping it.
Yeah, she messed up an opportunity to save face when she didn't talk to that guy that was already there and say, hey, look, Unique is gonna be here, but you really running shit. I want you to check up on him and make sure you keep an eye on every move he make. But instead, she wait till Unique there and then confront him, and he pissed off and leave. That was a bad move because she could have kept dude on, still paid him, say, hey, look, you still my number one, fork dude. This is something we got to do now. Keep an eye on what he doing, this, that, and the other. But she ain't do that. Let her man walk. Now she don't have no eyes and no ears, no man there that she could really trust. Right. She really screwed. Yeah, like Monique said, now she has nothing now. She could have paid that price and then did her own thing. Now she can't do that. Now she got Unique, and now she don't really have any people there that she could trust. It's like I was saying, like on my other video, like why even do it? Go somewhere else. It's no point. Forget that. This idea was Juarell's anyway. Forget Jersey. Right. You know what I mean? Forget Jersey. I don't want to go there no more. And we doing something else. And by the way, you out too.
Moochie. Right. Let me get you in here, but let me shout out the super chat. Right. Mrs. KJ comes through with the $10. We greatly appreciate it. Love y'all. Thank you for the review. We love you too. It's because of people like you that support this channel and their channels. They all have channels. Links in the description. Be sure to subscribe. We do this, and we enjoy doing it when you guys interact with us. Moochie with the hammer. For my Game of Thrones fans, do we see a Game of Thrones going on? Do we see a black versus green? And she's making all her men upset that is going to wind up wanting to team up with Unique. And she's not going to be able to separate from Unique if she wants to do business with the Italians. Talk to me, Moochie. It's a Game of Thrones on power.
All right, so let me just start out by saying I did say Juarell was going to reach back for Unique. You were right. You were right. That look. So, well, I mentioned it. There's my crystal ball. I mentioned it. I mentioned it. So he look, you like my crystal ball, Lamont?
That thing looks like the planet of Pluto. That's
my crystal ball.
That looks like Space Jam.
Look, that's my crystal ball. I love it. I'm just saying, look, right. She made a mistake when she hired Juarell. I told y'all it was going to a bad move. He was going to reach back and they was going to push her out. Yeah. But she's out of Jersey now. So now you did all of this. You got robbed not once but twice. Then you had this whole situation going on with him where he's there now. He's in charge. So you losing money anyway. So you should have never went to Jersey. You should have never gave him 40. And you should have just. I know it kind of sounds kind of off, but I feel like she messed up with this whole kill with Scrappy, and she should have dug in and talked more to him. She could have said, I know you got locked up this weekend. I need to know the details. But she didn't even do that. It was basically they tiptoed around it like they were scared to ask him, did he get arrested? Right. So it's just like, come on, you played yourself with this. You made a bad move with this. I thought it was wrong from the beginning, and that's that.
I said the same thing. I was saying, in that situation, before you pop somebody, you usually question them to see, okay, if you actually think the person is suspect, okay, what do the feds know? Tell me this. They didn't do any questioning. So it was stupid. It was dumb.
And her brothers wasn't even sure about offing him. Exactly. Her brothers wasn't even sure about offing him. And also, they wasn't sure about offering him. And I feel like it wasn't him being a rat. It was his mother. So they might have put him in an awkward position where he might have had to take out his mom or something. But and once he got his spot, I think if they would have did that and said, "Look, this is your spot. I need you to show me loyalty." We know your mother's talking.
He would have stepped up.
I think he would have stepped up.
Yeah, I mean,
Moochie, you sound a whole lot like Lulu. Let me find out. Moochie just over there batting for Lulu and her whole conversation.
I ain't mentioned nothing about Mr. Lulu. I did not mention him. I did not mention that man.
Yeah,
Not in
one
this-
thing
not
they
in this-
say in the art of war is if you trying to destroy your enemy, you destroy them completely. So you trying to take out Unique, you should have finished it off with Juarell, then they would have had no way back in the game.
Yeah.
Shout out to the super chatter. Khadija A. Hall says the other day on Miss K page, I had a theory that Tony's man, the dentist, is possibly a son of one of the Italians, Westchester. Speaking of Westchester, this is something that you guys haven't seen yet, but I'm gonna just go ahead and make this be known. Marvin makes friends with Marco. Where did Marco say he lived at, ladies and gentlemen? Westchester. Could Marvin be sending Marco as a favor to go take out Tony? Start with you, J-Mo. Does that sound legit? You got to tie up some loose ends. What you think?
I mean, they got to get to be pretty comfortable real fast. I mean, at this point, when Marvin touched him, it looked like he was about to die. So to start doing hits for him, damn, they came a long way real quick. So I don't know. He touched him, and dude was like, "Oh, my bad." He was now all of a sudden he doing hits for him. I don't know what the hell type of relationship building they did or how long it took, but who knows?
What you think, Monique?
I don't
I'm
know.
sorry. I'm sorry, Jay.
I'm done. I just say at this point I don't know, but
what you think, Monique? Do you see this team up amongst the Italian races and Marvin, the good Black Panther brother?
I don't know, because Jay brought up a good point. I mean, when Marvin touched his shoulder, he was like, "Get your black ass hands off me." That's what he was thinking. Get your nigga hands off me.
Did he really say that?
That's what he was
No,
that's what he was thinking. I'm saying, like, his reaction, that's what he was thinking. So I don't see them doing favors for Marvin. I just think Marvin got that information to, I don't know, do more digging, and they're kind of dragging this shit out with Tony. I'm over it. Either he's gonna kill her or not. I'm over it. Please, like, let's wrap it up. Hang it up.
Wow.
I'm sick of it.
Wow.
You know, they don't like to really kill women and kids, so to kill a woman like Rock is a boss, so they ain't got a choice.
Yeah.
But to go kill a woman like Tony, she ain't even in the game. What? Because
I just don't think it's worth it. I think it's not worth it to go over there. The police are already suspect of you being in that neck of the woods. Why put yourself at risk? It's just I know she's
exactly.
She's technically she is a loose end. She is. But I still just, a part of me is like, she didn't really say too much. Well, no, I'm lying, because she did kind of snitch. But
yeah,
I'm conflicted. She did snitch, but it didn't stick. So I don't know. I'm conflicted, y'all. I'm conflicted. Should he kill her? Should he not kill her?
Okay. Well, Nita, I'm gonna give it to you then. Well, he did flick his arm, like, "You Nat, get off me," but isn't it like that when we go to the public pool? We stick our toe in there, the water feels cold as hell, but we still jump our ass in there and immerse in the pools. So why can't he jump his ass into a black dude and immerse in the culture, and then they do a little side deal where he take out Tony? Talk to me. Because like Monique said, Marvin don't need to do it because the police is already looking at him. They checking for him. But the police probably ain't checking for the Italians, and for all we know, the Italians probably paying off some of the police. Talk to me, Nita.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see him doing those type of favors for him off rip. Now, Marvin is going to anger management. He is learning patience. He is he's turning a different stone. So I think I can see something working out for him some kind of way where the man will probably kind of owe him in some type of way. He's going to keep on trying to work it and finesse it. And even if the Italian doesn't do it for him, I think he will give him the opportunity because he lives in that area and he may do something. Because, listen, Tony is a Karen now. Italians ain't about all of that. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to do a whole lot of convincing based on what that other little dude was about to do to Kanan, just because they smoking a blunt together. So I don't know. I don't think that he'll do it, but he may offer some type of opportunity so that Marvin can get it done or do something.
Okay, gotcha.
Like,
and my sister, the Hammer, Nita said Marvin's turning over a new stone. What she should have said is Marvin's a rolling stone, because every time he look at that therapist, I think he's thinking, what color is those panties? And they ain't the kind like chicks wear in Boomerang leopard print. So talk to me about Marvin and his little connection here with Marcos.
Okay, well, with Marcos, I feel like it's gonna be like some type of favor for a favor thing.
Yep.
It's gonna, you know how Marvin makes silly mistakes sometimes, right?
Right.
And I'm not with him being, he's gonna end up making a mistake. I feel like he's gonna make a mistake, and this guy's gonna make a mistake, and because he's gonna be breaking one of the rules. He's gonna be breaking one of the rules of the Baselli Cool. Now, if he takes out a woman, I think it's gonna be like a double whammy too. I think he's gonna take out somebody's woman that's related to somebody in the mob.
Okay.
And I think that dentist is not with the mob. I'm not saying he's with the mob, but remember how Proctor was kind of related to?
True.
So I think it might be some sort of situation like that, and it's gonna be a relative that they don't know about. I said this on my channel. I went through it. I gave like a more of a descriptive thing, so check it out. That's one of my theories that's there. So that's how I feel about that, because y'all know Marvin can mess up stuff, and I think it's gonna be some blowback on Rock's. It's gonna be some blowback on Rock's organization if it goes down that way. But I could be wrong, but I could be right.
Okay. Intellectual.
I feel like Marvin has evolved as a character. He ain't been messing up that much this season.
I know, but this might because of his emotions. You know how when people think with their emotions, it like what Lulu did last night. he didn't think this dude forgot to lock that door before he choked out dude. So you know it might be something where he ain't mean for it to go left, but it goes left.
Right.
He went left. All right. Yeah.
Shout out to Tania G. $5 super chat. Very grateful. Hello, Lamont J and the ladies. Yes, we've got these ladies in here. They was beating the hell out of me, man, till Jay came in here and saved me a little something. I appreciate you coming through, Jay, because I couldn't handle these women, man. They was just boinging me. It's every which way you turn. And then you came in here like the great light-skinned savior that you are to help me out with everything going on. So is the after party going to be going down with J Mo, the birthday boy? Send this man some super chats, y'all. It is he just celebrated a birthday. He young as hell. Send him some birthday super chats. Are you having an after party on your channel?
Yeah, we're gonna be there after this and talk a little bit more about the show. So definitely come on through, J Mo reviews, and yeah, I'm getting up there, so don't take too long. Getting up there. No, I turned 44, man.
Wow. You
44.
Yeah, you look young, dude. You look young. Very, very, very young. What they say, black don't crack, man. It don't crack. So now we got to talk about someone who has been enjoying this attention for looking feminine. You know who I'm talking about. The homie Jukebox. And I must admit, I mean, it's a damn heel turn with her when she put on her feminine gear. All the dudes, she's bringing the milkshakes to the yard with her gear. But why the hell they got Messy Snipes in the background? Like it's somebody granddaddy or something. Come on. Messy Snipes over there in the corner. I'm going to come to you on this one, Moochie. Talk to me about where are they going with the relationship between Juke, her mom, and then Marvin busts up at the mama's house and like, stay away. You've been gone too long. I need you to stay away.
I feel like he's right with this.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Because I got a problem with this. I feel like For one, let me go back to where the guys were looking at her and she was getting the attention and she liked it and things of that nature. She is gonna say something, try to do a parenting moment, and it's gonna cause something between them because she's gonna try to do some sort of parent thing and say something to her, and that's gonna cause them to have a fallout, I think.
So Moochie, you don't think that how can I put this? It seems like there's a part of Juke that's reaching out for parental supervision. She's really not getting she's definitely not getting what she wants from her dad. And Rock is giving parental supervision, but it feels more like a big sister, big auntie. You don't feel that Juke is looking for the kind of attention she's getting from her mom?
Yeah, but I still think it's gonna go left. I think it's gonna be her delivery.
Yeah, she's gonna be resistant to it, just because she don't have that respect for her just yet.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So
they still in the honeymoon phase is basically what you're saying.
Exactly. They
Mm-hmm.
still in the honeymoon phase, but you see how she had that moment with young man, what is your name? When she did that? When she's gonna say something, somebody I don't know. I don't think I sound like her, but that was just me talking.
When she said, you got the New York accent already.
Like young man, what is your name? When she said all of that, you saw Juke's reaction or something, but I think I was already pissed off. First of all, how you going to Lord and Tail and you've been missing from this girl's life for 15 years?
Right, she got money.
15 years and you taking her to Lord and Taylor. So what you ain't even send Marvin no money or nothing like a Christmas gift or nothing. You just basically bounced on this little girl, left her alone, and act like she didn't exist. So we still need to get a backstory on how she left. They saying she left without saying nothing because that's how Marvin put it when he went to that house. Mm-hmm. And you seen how his eyes was welling up in tears. So I think his heart was broken when he probably started getting high and things went downhill with his stuff from there.
Right. J Mo, I don't know how you follow behind that because she had a hammer. I hope you got a nail.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Hey, I got the nail gun. I didn't upgrade it nowadays. It takes too much to build with a hammer and nail, but I got the nail gun. So this is what happened with Marvin. He was upset that she popped up after he done did the job. And I feel him with that. Like he didn't put in all the time to, waking up, getting bottles, feeding the baby, taking them to class, school, all the stuff that people don't get credit for in life, all the stuff, all the conversation, all the things that is the little things in life, dinners and all the stuff he done been through with her. And now that it's almost complete, it's a little bumpy, he feels like now she's here walking, get to go shopping and smiles and stuff, and you're not having any accountability for leaving. Like she's sitting here walking with you and holding you up as if you're the good parent and you're somebody to seek when you could have been came and saw her. You the one that left, you abandoned your child. But she not holding you accountable for that because she was young, so she don't see it that way. But he do because he know what happened. And so for her to come pop up and then start to act as if, everything's all good because I bought you a couple outfits. Like, man, what? Like, take your ass back where you was, man. Stay gone. Because if that's what you think you about to do and then buy some outfits and now it's all smiles and you the good one and now she don't have to talk to me no more because I'm the bad one. That's some BS. Marvin was wrong and made mistakes. He been trying, and because she's here, Jukebox doesn't have to try to be apologetic to him because she's allowing Jukebox to run from that responsibility. If she wasn't there, she would have to talk to that man. She would have to rectify it. But because she don't have to because she can stay with Rock and then she can go to her, they have allowed them to make their relationship fracture more because now nobody's holding her as a child accountable. You know what? your father was right, but you need to talk to him. That's my rock. You need to go and talk to your daddy. That's your daddy. He trying to go to counseling. He trying to go and paint your room. You need to talk to him. You know, she need to say something. Y'all need to work it out. Because at the end of the day, that man been there for him. Been there for her, you know, and too many times, right or wrong, that ain't the case. So
that's true.
Yeah. And he's still there and he's still trying. And you know, like he said, I ain't no sick person. I'm just a dumb person. So but he trying to wise up. And that's one of the things about growth as you grow and get older. Some things you may do when you're younger, hopefully as you get older, you know, you don't do those things. And so,
well, wow.
We'll see.
I don't, Monique, you got to follow up behind that, but let me give you some caveats, okay? Let me give you some caveats so that the fire is not as hot on you as it is when he said all that good stuff. First of all, let me say this. I'm proud you ladies are keeping the same energy for a woman that you would have for a man if this situation was reversed. So,
and I'm about to show her ass too in a second.
Oh Lord. Well, first of all, it's 475 in the building. Be sure to give us a like, share, subscribe to their channel, and also know that the after party is going to be on J Moore channel when we're done. Monique, is it possible that because Juke reached out to her, that at this point in time she could be trying to make up for all the ills she missed out on? And secondly, wouldn't it be an adult thing if she sat Jukebox down and said, look, Marvin might have messed up, but hell, I messed up. Sometimes you've got to learn to let the people that are in your family be forgiven for the mistakes that they made. Don't you think that could kind of unite this union?
Plus, they need to hold her accountable for spitting too. Like, you spit on anybody, they're gonna be having hands for you. So why be any different? He's crazy and he shouldn't have, but you spit on anybody on the street, what they gonna say?
He's a child.
Well,
I
agree. Grown enough to spit on my face.
No, I agree. Now, if he had hit her one time, like, I wouldn't have been as upset. But he like attacked her, choked her, almost killed her. But nonetheless, I agree. I feel like people keep forgetting that part that she spit in his face. But my issue with Kenya, now I will say, I think this is all genuine. Like Lamont said, I think she's trying to make up for lost time and buy her stuff. The bitch got money. I don't know how she got money. Wasn't she struggling before? But she got money now. He's trying to spoil her.
Maybe she did record that record.
Nobody say she was struggling.
So I broke it down in my live, y'all. So check it out.
Okay,
I heard she was with the football team. I heard she.
I broke it down. I broke it in my live.
Ain't nobody say she was struggling.
You said the NBA helped her out. The NBA players helped her out. That was Lulu's comment. But anyway,
y'all tall glass, you right. Tall glass. That's basically I gave
two divorces,
alimony about it.
Alimony. Okay. I will say this. I think Kenya is very wrong for not initiating a conversation with Marvin. I think it is completely inappropriate for her to be engaging and hang out with her daughter, who she was not there for, and not consult with the parent that actually raised her. I think after Jukebox came to her, she should have contacted Marvin and they should have had an adult conversation. There were situations between them two. She did not only hurt and abandon Jukebox, she hurt and abandoned Marvin. So I think it's inappropriate that she's taking her shopping and bitch. You're not a guardian. You're a stranger at this point.
Yeah, she don't even know if she's a runaway or not. Like, you didn't even check. That's a good point. She should have called Marvin. What if she a runaway and you up here taking her shopping and you don't know nothing?
I thought that was inappropriate. So that's my main issue is her. Like, Marvin should not have had to chase her down. She should have been the one to contact him and try to communicate. And he had every right to go off on her. I felt the pain. I saw the pain. I felt the emotion. And I felt bad for him because they were both young and he didn't bail out, but you did. So it's a tough situation. And that does happen in real life on both ends. But yeah, I thought the acting was great. But yeah, Kenya, bye for Kenya. Wow. I ain't really feeling her. I ain't feeling her.
Bye, Felicia. Last but definitely not least, the sister Nita. But let me shout out the super chatter. It's the homie. There go Nietzsche. 199. Appreciate that. My sister says Jay was on point. Juke is not innocent. And let me say this about Nietzsche, y'all. Nietzsche has got a rocking Instagram, fellas. I don't have her link. I'll have to see. She wants me to put that link out there. But boy, you catch her Instagram, you will be blessed. Do you hear me?
Watch out, girl.
You will be blessed. That's my homie. That's my homie Nietzsche up in the Michigan. Nita, finish this one off. How you feeling about Kenya and that ugly wig she wearing and all this money she got?
Now, that wasn't ugly in 1991. That was the style.
That was the style the asymmetric dude.
Don't do
it.
It
was still ugly. It was still ugly. It was still ugly.
It could have been a little more bouncy and not as stiff as it is, but that was basically the style back then.
My sister had wearing
wraps like that.
Well, I didn't see your sister, so I didn't say your sister was ugly. I said this one right here.
Symmetrical.
Right.
I bet old Wesley Snipes will take it right there in that picture.
Oh, you better believe it. You better believe. And Jay, what he got in that briefcase? What he got in that briefcase?
Need a transporter.
Oh my goodness.
The black transporter. That was
right.
a hidden picture right there. You wasn't supposed to catch him in that.
I called him. I called him because I knew I was going to talk about his ass. Nita, floor is yours.
Yeah, I do agree with Monique. I feel like she was definitely in the wrong. I feel like she should have made the first step on that with Marvin. Now, the only reason why I'm thinking that may not have happened is because this whole departure there's something else going on. There's something else that's not being said. There's something else Rock may have had a hand in. Marvin may play the hand in, like something else that kind of pushed her out rather than her just abandoning. But she did go with the story. She did say she left. She said things got hard, but maybe that's the script. Maybe that's what she's supposed to say. And that's just what it was. She did not initiate the meeting reuniting with Juke. So she could have been taken very off guard with this and didn't really know how to handle it, didn't expect it, didn't want it, didn't nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just don't know. But I'm just saying, like, yeah, I feel like they're appropriate things that you should have done. Even though you are her mother, you did abandon her. Let's be real. You abandoned her. And now, you have to go through the appropriate channels and make sure everything is all Gucci, or we may have some problems, and we might have Marvin coming up on your doorstep, and you don't know what he's gonna give you. You don't know what kind of feeling he's gonna give you. You don't know when he opened that door what you was gonna get. So play it safe. Play it safe. And her wig is not ugly. It's called an asymmetrical.
Can I say something real quick just to clarify for all of our comments? So, y'all, we're not condoning what Marvin did. He choked out his daughter, almost killed her. I said that. It was dead wrong. The only thing I'm saying is a natural human reaction. You're going to expect some type of hit, a push, something. So what I was saying is I wouldn't have been as upset if he just hit her one time or pushed her. But the fact that he attacked her, strangled her, that was taking it too far. So I want to just clarify, we are all in agreement that Marvin crossed the line. And
it was just like what Rock said. It was just like what Rock said. She beat him. He beat her like she was some dude in the street.
Right. Right, exactly. That was the perfect way
That
to
was
word
that.
it.
That was
Yeah.
that was the way she said it.
Yeah.
And she told him, "Look, if you do it again, I'm gonna kill you myself."
I'm glad she checked them. It was. I mean, it was.
She
good. I
took
think
too
it was
long for her to check them to
overdue.
me.
Right. I said that is
You should
overdue.
have checked them before the last season. I'm sorry,
Exactly.
You should
but
have
you were
brought
too
them
busy
both.
trying to get your ducks in order to have your son rub out his father.
Oh boy.
She
Oh
should have
boy.
checked them on the
They
first
should have made
episode.
all three of them should have sat down and talked.
Yep.
You
When
know
they
what
had
I'm
that
saying?
dinner.
'Cause, yeah, she
When
not.
they-
Yeah.
And he still hasn't, like I said in my video, he has not apologized. We have not once heard the words "I'm sorry."
You want to know when you're gonna hear them words?
I want to
No,
know
he
when
could
we're
barely
going to
talk
hear
to
the
her.
words "I'm sorry."
Well, he ain't had
You
a
are
chance
gonna-
to talk to her to say that though. So, I
He
mean,
talked to her. He had a chance to talk to her when she came in that room that day. He could have been like, "Look, this is my way of saying I'm sorry.
I'ma tell
I
you-
was out of line.
Yeah.
I know what
Yeah.
I was wrong. I lost my temper,
Exactly.
and it took me out of myself, and I apologize."
But
That's
see,
not
that's
he-
not Marvin that you're talking about. That's a whole nother person.
Well, now that
But
he done went
maybe
to
he
therapy,
get that right. He's getting maybe to
Oh.
that point, but he wasn't at that point. And
no.
she's not talking to him to recognize any of the growth that he's trying to do for her and trying to, she's not giving him a chance. So
Yeah, that's kids for you though.
that is. So you
They-
just
they-
gotta
it's
give them
like
space
a
sometime and just let
Black
them
and
do
white
what they
thing
do.
for them. So.
Yeah.
Okay,
All
LSW says the family doesn't know how to apologize. So,
Hell no, none of them.
unfortunately,
That is true.
I agree.
None
with
of
her.
Yep.
True.
Last thing we're gonna cover here. Then I want you guys, all 515 of y'all, going over to J Mo's channel. Come back tomorrow for me so I can break down and talk about Detective Burke and that lovely lesbian scene she had. We're not gonna talk about that today. What,
That shit
Moochie?
was so dry.
What, but her thighs won't.
Well, I guess.
Yeah. Talking about it was
I
dry.
always like some face in the place, but I'm just saying it was dry. Like it felt like it was just thrown in there for no good reason. Like
I would agree. I would agree with that. There was no point in having that there. Like they
Yeah.
could have done that on the phone. Honestly, that could have been done through text. It would have been a little bit more exciting. To be honest with you.
Well,
But-
remember the cell phones like that wasn't out in the 90s.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What
Unless it was
Zach
like a
Morris
big
using?
phone like this.
Yeah, what I was about to say, Zach Morris had one. He had one of them big
Zach
clunkers.
Morris.
But you can't texting.
You can't text.
Yeah, what
That's
I saw
right.
from that scene is that I saw that she's, full of it. You investigating this man in his private life. He ain't a criminal. You over here snooping around, interviewing who he's sleeping with. What if he was doing that to you? Oh, it would be outrage because he's doing that because she's gay and he's investigating and trying to out her. And then, it would be horrible. But she could do it to him. You could bring in who he's sleeping with and ask questions. What if he did that to you? But what if he was trying to get into her career of her loved ones, threatening her, spouse job and this and that? Like she threatening the woman that sleep with him, kids, getting them taken away and thrown in jail. What if I try to threaten you and do this and that? Like I saw that as, man, she's so full of crap. That's what I saw when I saw that scene. Like, how the hell you following around and doing all? Don't you got a job to do?
right.
Like,
Apparently not.
yeah, like why don't you
Apparently
follow
not.
the actual criminals and cases that you have instead of worrying about this man? Like,
Right.
if
You gonna
you
get
know
chewed
what
out
to do,
behind it.
I
yeah,
didn't know he was undercover. You ain't supposed to know,
Yeah.
bitch. That's
Yeah.
the purpose of being undercover.
You doing too much digging. Now you digging in all his personal,
That's
personal file
crazy.
like that.
yeah.
She
he
went in this
distracted
file.
her. Yeah,
She put
going
in
in
his
this
file, and
file.
that was like, now you going too far.
Right, and you just
Mhm.
became his partner. It ain't like y'all been there for
Right.
years. You barely know this dude. Why don't you? And they had a problem with communication and opening up when we saw before he got shot. Now you talking about he ain't tell you about a kid. He don't have to tell you about his damn kids. Wait, he supposed to report to you now? You his what? Boss, his lieutenant? Hey,
Yeah,
oh, Burke.
definitely.
Hey, I found out
Definitely.
I got a kid. Is that all right with you? Okay, just
They-
check in.
They got a bond, J-Mo. They got a bond. And you don't bond with somebody until you open up to them and let things in. That's when you bond. Last thing we're going to cover here, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go Nita, Monique, Jay. We'll end with Moochie. And, of course, we got to talk about we have seen the heel turn of my man Kanan. Kiss his youth goodbye. We finally seen the foundation of the Kanan Nita been looking for. And let's talk about how his story went down. He meets up with his boy Famous. He's got to drop the money off. He's got the brown paper bag. Kanan gets robbed by Boys to Men before they got their record deal. Took the boy money, took his bag and everything. He don't know what to do. Marvin ain't gonna help him. He can't tell his mama. His mama is really not helping him because along the way they do get the money back, but Famous get arrested. He go to his mama for help. She says, hell to the no. He winds up going to Palomar, who is feeling a void in several places, ladies and gentlemen. He's feeling
not several places, like
several places.
We can't commingle those places now.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
In here. We not
Barack Obama said, yes, we can. Hope and change is Palomar. She his mama. She's his pusher man. Gave the boy a weapon. Gave the boy a silent kiss. Pat him on the ass and said, you want to grow up, young man? Get in these cougar draws and I'm going to help you grow. Nita,
cougar draws.
You get the floor first. Nita, talk to me about all the events that went around Kanan and how you like what they going with Palomar, who's going to wind up taking Rock's place.
I don't like Palomar. I don't like Palomar. I don't like her. I do not like her.
You don't like her?
I do not like her. I mean, she served her purpose. Listen, people can serve their purpose, but you ain't got to like them. But the thing that got me with this particular scene with Kanan, it's not even about Palomar. It's not even about him not being able to find knives at Famous's place. The thing was for me is that it was definitely a backtrack to season 1, episode 1, when she put them rocks in that goddamn sock and he went and took care of business like she taught him how to do. So you think his mother wasn't there, but she was there. She was there.
Monique, talk to us while you rubbing that flirkin.
Flirkin.
Old girl, she's a pedophile. Okay, she's a freaking.
Whoa.
Yes, absolutely. She started.
Pause. I don't do the double standard thing because if it was a man, we have to remember he is 15 years old. That is disgusting. That is gross. She's a pedophile. So I don't understand the storyline. I think it's rather weird. I don't know where they're going with this. This feels very Tyler Perry-ish, and she's actually from Tyler Perry's show, Sisters. This is giving Tyler Perry because why? What are they doing with this storyline? I want it to hurry up and make sense because it's very weird. Yeah, what else was going on? Sorry, because I just went on a rant. Hey, Kanan grew some hair on his chest this episode. He grew some hair on his chest and he went in. He beat the brakes off of old boy. He warned him too. He said, you don't want to do this. You don't want to do this.
You don't want to do it.
You don't want to do it.
He did it.
Yeah,
he did it
on his chest, and we saw, some cutthroat Kanan. We see it coming out little by little. I think by season 3, we're really gonna start seeing it for real. Are we doing Famous getting locked up? The police part or not yet?
Yeah, talk about it. No, go for it.
I'm curious. I guess we're supposed to just assume that they were getting arrested because of the drugs and the cassette tape thing and handing it out. I guess that's the assumption we're supposed to make because they didn't make it clear as to why the cops were after them. But that's the only thing that I can think about. So I guess that's what it is.
Moochie, you can speak on it when we get to you. You get the last word on everything.
I was surprised though that when Kanan went to Rock, I'm surprised that he just said, "Oh, Famous got arrested." The truth is, the cops were after both of y'all. So I thought he would have been like, yo, Ma, the cops came after me and Famous. They tried to arrest me. Like, say that so that y'all can try to figure out what's going on. Because who's to say the cops can't pull up on you the next day? You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Because they were essentially after both of them. So I was a little bit surprised by that. So I don't know. It's interesting.
Okay. J-Mo, what you got? What you got on all this scene?
Yeah, I mean, we see Kanan basically now making it that you afraid of me when he beat up dude. Only thing they was missing was for dude on the couch to be like, I guess you got the juice now.
That would have been amazing.
I guess you got the juice now. Damn right. Because right now everybody been afraid of his mama. They ain't been worried about him. Now they worried about him. He gonna put boot to ass. So play with me if you want. See, you go catch it. So I liked it. You know, I thought it was a little funny, but it was good. I'm always gonna find something to laugh at. Palomar, I like her. I ain't gonna say she a pedophile. Yeah, she ain't did nothing but touch his neck. Did she?
All right. Well, she's got pedophile.
She kissed him on the cheek.
Tendency.
Yeah, auntie could do that.
The vibe. I'll say the vibe is giving.
She got the vibe.
You got the vibe.
Vibe. She definitely got that. So that's that old school Kels. Before he got the vibes, but no, I think he always had them. But anyway, so yeah, I wouldn't put it past her, man. But I want to see more before I, condemn her to. Playing in the baby pool.
Right. Well, Moochie, it looked like Palomar trying to get her cougar cub. The only thing is I'm not ready to see a naked Kanan scene yet. So no, I don't want to see that. No, I don't want to see that. But Moochie, with the hammer, you get the last word on everything. Put your bow and icing on this situation.
All right, so hammer to temple on Freddie. That's what he got. Hammer to temple with the gun. So good theory, Jay. I don't know how you don't remember what you said, but it was a good theory. I'll go back to it later. But with this whole thing, I gave a breakdown on my channel about the whole Queen situation, so she knows who this kid is. All right, let's start with that. So she knows that his mother's ringing bells in the street and things of that nature, but she knows what she's doing. She knows what she's doing. And look, we already had some stirring going on with different ways. We already had somebody on this discuss about how we feel like Rock, if Rock finds out, gets wind of this, she's a goner. If Rock gets wind of this, she's a goner. So I'm going to say that.
Just like that.
Also, I'm sorry.
Just like that, Moochie.
Yeah, it's if she's going to be feeling threatened because it's another Queen Bee.
Exactly.
She's pulling the strings with him. Look at how somebody mentioned the batteries. I don't remember who mentioned it. Greedy, you mentioned the whole thing. Like this reminded you of the battery scene, the sock and the battery scene. This was his second, his step up. Where look, you got to step your game up to get what you got to get back.
Yep.
Because he wasn't gonna go home and tell his mother he lost that bad.
No way.
He wasn't gonna tell his mother he lost that bad because he's still trying to get on. His first day on the job and he loses a bag full of money. So look, he this is, I don't know, especially if he start not coming home at night. This is when it's gonna go left. God. I'm just saying, look, but look, we don't know who he's gonna be with, the girl or the mother. We don't know if he's gonna be with the girl and then sneak out and go to the bathroom and the mother yank him in the room and have her with both of them.
They gonna upgrade him to player
status. He got a lot of stamina, and he might be banging both of them out for all we know. Because look, I'm just saying.
We growing up fast, I have to say.
Real fast.
I'm just saying, look, I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but look, anything's possible. I'll be watching just like them eyes Gemini Don put in the comments. But
you are funny. Moochie said a boy gonna be walk out the bathroom and the mama gonna snatch him up and take him.
Yeah, like, come here, boy.
She's doing it already.
Yeah, come on. She already did it just now. She came in. Come on. You don't think that's I'm giving an observation of what I saw. And it could probably happen.
It could happen.
She snatched Kanan right out of that living room, took his butt right in the kitchen. Mm-hmm. And she wasn't cooking up no griddles in there. She had a hammer that she handed him.
Griddles.
Mm-hmm. Now, as far as the whole situation with why they got snatched up for the assault. But that old man saw them and called the cops.
Mm-hmm.
The old man saw Kanan pistol whipping the kid. Pistol whipping
Famous being all
loud. And they called the cops because Kanan was Famous got a big mouth. He do too much. He not built for this.
Okay, I missed that.
So,
like he was in, you saw him in jail, Moochie in there doing a rap. They was about to gang rape him in jail.
No, he was about to lose his Timbs, yo.
He was about to get jacked.
He was about to lose his Timbs because they was like, yo, you trash and so is your music. So
give me them steppers.
Yeah, and Freddie and Kevin, they just messed up by robbing.
Give me them construction
by robbing Kanan, and they knew that.
Ooh, Jesus.
So that's all I'm gonna say about that.
Boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, boy, I don't know where you can go to get this many laughs in one action-packed hour, but if you want this to last longer than an hour, all you got to do, all 569 of y'all, is go over to J-Mo's channel. His link is in the video description. You'll see these same wonderful ladies there with him. He has enough kahunas to handle them all by himself. I don't. I got a daughter, so I got to tap out. Don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe, follow Jay Moore, subscribe to everybody's channel. I'll be back tomorrow. Till then, I'll see you.